Hi everybody, it's Tracy again. I'm going to share with you my finally completed Harry Potter album. I went to a book builder class back in October of 2019, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this to y'all before. The gal that had the class, she is super nice, super sweet, etc. But she didn't charge enough for the class. She only charged $20. And I don't feel like the class was a long enough class because there were only 4 of us. No, I think there was only 3. Anyways, and 2 of them were very unfamiliar with any sort of book building at all. And they also were very unfamiliar with Harry Potter, which, I mean, that's not a big deal. They were building them for other family members. So we didn't get to complete the book in that first day because they were learning all sorts of new techniques, and I was learning new techniques as well. But the book itself was a little easier for me to understand because I've built books before. The girl that was creating it, or did create it rather, also was a little nervous because she'd never done a class of this style. Anyways, so I had some issues with it, and I got flustered and frustrated, and the fact that we didn't have a second day on it. She did offer for us to go back for a second day and complete it with her, and I just put it to the side. And then last week when I cleaned my room, I found all the materials for it and decided to finish it. There's a couple issues with it, but I will survive. I will power through it. And I couldn't fix those issues because they don't have the papers any longer. Because again, it was 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. Anyways, so it is quite thick as you can see. And I'm not sure what we're going to do with it. But my husband's a super Harry Potter fan, so I decided to go to this class and do it. So I will go ahead and share it with you. As you can see, the thickness on it. And I just finished up my tassels for it. I'm horrible at tassels. So, and the closures that I wanted to use, I know I have the ephemera or whatever you call it, the Tim Holtz hardware in my room, and it is clean still. I just can't find them. So they're both on here with bulb pins. And I did 2 because of how the weird size that it is. I didn't like it being off-centered. So on this first tassel, I have this little owl here. There's 3 on each one. This clock, which kind of reminded me of the Timeturner. And then this she had us build in the class, and I don't remember where she put it out on her book, but I thought it looked good on my tassel. So there's that one. And it just clips on through that eyelet. And then this other one also has 3 little charms on it. And I have this piece here, which kind of reminded me of the Whomping Willow. And there is the school tie. Oops. I don't know if you can see it. And then way down here is the umbrella, which reminded me of Hagrid. So those just clip on like that. I'm not sure what line this is, but I thought it was really cool. It's supposed to be like a leather, or reminds me of raindrops. And then, so we'll go ahead and get into this book. The papers that she provided with the kit that we purchased was Color Play. And then I also added in some of the Echo Park Witches and Wizards that I showed you in my video from yesterday, which was perfect timing because I wanted to get this book done and I was running out of some of the Color Play paper. On the front cover, these here are actually little metal corner frames that we cut the edges off and hammered them down, which that was fun to do. And then this here is a fussy cut off of one of the sheets, and it's popped up. And then we have the sorting hat. On the back, I will admit, I screwed up. I put the sorting hat paper on upside down, and I had no more, and they were out. So live and learn. And there's a little screw up here, which I got to try and cover that up. And then I'll probably put some more of the metal corners on there just to complete the front as well. And then more of that leathered look there. And so we're going to open it up. And on the inside cover, there's this little pocket. It also has it on the back cover as well. And this book pull out, which is really cool. I learned how to do this. It does, you can open it more. You just have to pull on the ribbon a little bit. I might put another die cut on there. I still have some of the cutouts left over. And then on her, she had red and blue, but I cut some of my papers the wrong sizes, so I had to do with what I had. So there's these little flips, which I thought was really fun to make, and just ink the edges on those. And I might put something there too. I just wanted to be done with this book. It was a little frustrating, and I told my husband I hate this book, and I don't hate it, but I just had a lot of issues with it for some reason. Before I did my video, I noticed that I forgot to put a strip of ribbon here, so I'll have to go back and do that because it looks kind of off. But this is a magnetic closure with the Gryffindor crest. And this was a new technique that I learned as well. These slide open. And then this was from the Echo Park Witches and Wizards, which I thought reminded me of the No Post on Sunday, Harry's letter. And it just closes up like that. There is a little pull out here. Some of my pockets are a little tight. I got a little carried away with the glue. And a little writing journal spot there. It flips over. And we have the sorting hat. And had you seen this wizard, which you could put, you know, his uncle on there. It's our abilities that show what we truly are. It's our choices, which of course it got cut off because I ran out of room, but it still turned out really cool, I think. And then there's another pull out here, which apparently I have it upside down there. And then over here, this is one of my biggest issues with this book. So unless you look super close at it, you wouldn't be able to tell. But this brick pattern paper is different than this one. And it's only because when I was doing this feature, I was having problems with it and I could not figure out what the issue was. And so I tried to take it apart and fix it, but I forgot that I had used wet glue, and wet glue, once it's dry, it's on. Like, you can't even use undo to take care of it. Thankfully, I found some brick papers in my stash because this is my no craft spend month. Like I said, I do admit that I did go and spend some money on some fabric, but that's all I've purchased besides my adhesive, which was my one exception. Anyways, so this 9 3/4 is die cut out or laser cut. I'm not sure what. She had that in the kit as well. And then his, the lightning strike. And so when I tried to do this video earlier, this part literally fell apart on me. Done with this book. So it flips down. And let me scoot this into range a little bit here. Okay, so more of the Echo Park paper here. And it's a waterfall, and this is the issue I was having with it. When I would pull down on it, it would get stuck. I don't know if you noticed, the sorting hat paper is sideways. Very unique book for sure. So it just slides down like this. And then this is where it would get stuck. But it's catching on these little flaps on the back. It does, if you have it laid down, it will open all the way. And just the school paper colors from Echo Park. And that's a magnetic closure as well. I may go back and put some ribbon or some material in there because I do have some material that she gave us that we didn't even use in the books at all that are Harry Potter themed. Or I may put some paper, I'm not really sure. There's a little washi tape here. And then another die cut or laser cut. And then it flips over here. A fussy cut of Hedwig in the school books. And she's popped up. And then it says Wizards welcome, muggles tolerated. And just did a little inking. It looks like this must have, I don't know what happened, but you can see the image around there. I think I inked around that and it must not have been dry. That's okay. And then there's another little pull out here. And on hers, she had some tabs that had some words, but there was only 4 tabs and there's 6 pullouts. So I just used my tab punch, excuse me, for that. Okay, and then we're going to flip over here, some more die cuts, and then some of the laser cut, or however you want to call it. I'm not sure. And then we're going to flip it here. This is untied because I tried to do the video earlier and I screwed it up because the book was falling apart. So this is the part where one of the girls in the class was a little flustered and she almost was in tears. I felt bad for her because I was trying to help her, and Kristen, the girl that was teaching the class, was trying to help her. But it's the Marauders map. And she was flustered because, as you can see, I'm not sure if, let me show you there. It doesn't close all the way perfectly, which, I mean, it's a map, so it doesn't do that anyways because you're going to be in a hurry to tuck it away, right? So she was getting flustered because she couldn't get it to fold and close properly. And Kristen had already told her that, you know, that's what's going to happen. So that took up a majority of time of the class. My issue is cutting it because I kept cutting my cuts the wrong angle. And the reason what I'm saying is I'll show you here. Sorry, I'm fumbling over my words, but it literally is the Marauders map. And it says Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. It's really cool. She got this image online somewhere and I don't remember where. But this is the part that I had issues with, was cutting and folding properly because it cuts and folds like this. And then same here. So it was really fun to make it, but I could see where the lady was getting flustered because she wanted it to fold perfectly and close, and it just wasn't happening. And then just a little ribbon closure there. Over here we have the Hogwarts train, little laser cut there. And then I don't remember if it came with the kit or if I purchased them because I did go back and buy some of these charms. But there were some brads that I had. I only used 2 in this entire book and I bought 3 packs of brads. So I have the Timeturner, and this is another waterfall that I learned. And it just pushes up like that. This one works so much easier. I almost did the other ones like that. So we have the candles, you know, and the white and the black. We have Harry's scar, Hedwig, the books, the newsprint, and the letter for school. Oops. And then over here we have some more laser cut. And I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. And then we're going to flip here. This part I really enjoyed making. The only issue I had with this one was the little pullouts. They're frayed, and I think I should have used a different ribbon for that. But that's what I had at the time. So it says, it is our choice. It is our choices that show us what we truly are, far more than our abilities. And then we have the school crests, or each class, I should say. Opens up like this, and I think that's really cool. All 4 of the school's colors. And this is more of the Echo Park here with the color play. And then these stickers, I'm not sure they were color play or not. I can't remember because I can still see some of these things down at the craft warehouse, but obviously I'm not going to make anymore. So we have each one of the schools with just white backing, and Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and of course Hufflepuff. I'm not sure why this one is more orange, but that's how it came in the Echo Park paper pad. And that just closes up like that. I flip it over and we have the Death Eaters, and then Quidditch. And then another waterfall here with Harry, Ronald, and Hermione, and then the Timeturner. I'm not sure that you can see this fabric very well. If I had more, I would show you what it looked like, but it's super cool because it's got Hermione and Ronald and Harry and their wands. And this is the same as the red one. There it is right there. I just love that. It's super cool. And then white and gray. I feel like I should have used red to match the other one, but then at the same time, there is gray in the school colors. And then this is to match the Marauders map. She gave us a stencil in our kit, and it had the lightning bolt, but mine didn't turn out very well. I told her that it looked like poop. And I tried it a second time, and it still wouldn't work. Anyways, you open it up, and look, the sorting hat is in the right direction, and then just more of the journaling spots. I wasn't sure what I was going to put on the inside there, but that's what I came up with today. And then Ridiculous, Mischief, Lumos, and Always, and then a wand. And we have a lot of these extra from our kits. She gave us the choice of what size we wanted to use, but she cut extras out, and that, again, is why I don't feel she charged enough, because she only charged $20 for this monstrous class. And then another pull out here, and as you see, I use the school colors. And it flips over, and we have the Phoenix, Lumos, and I Love You More Than Dobby Loves Socks. And then over here, we have the Golden Snitch with more of that washi tape. And another waterfall feature, which this one fell apart too in my other video, my previous video. And it feels like it is stuck. Yep, I glued it down. Okay. So, and I think these are stuck together as well. I don't think I'll do this waterfall feature again. Part of the problem is, like I said, these flaps are stuck, or I might cut them a little differently. Anyways, another tuck spot. And then we're going to flip it over here. The World of Wizards, and then the cauldron and Harry's glasses and the wand, and another tuck spot here. And then on the back page is his Patronus. And it says, after all this time, always. And I, again, need to put ribbon there. And then this sorting, I mean, not the sorting hat, the post. And this one I had issues with too. As you can see, it kind of bows up. I don't know why I had to make it so difficult, but I did. And then another one of those books in the back. And more of the flips. And that is my Harry Potter book that I'm so grateful to be done with. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love how it turned out for the most part, but there was so many issues with it. I'm just not sure. It was probably the operator, the creator, not the creator, but myself. Anyways, so I just want to say thank you to all of you for subscribing and stopping by and commenting and liking. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. Give me a big thumbs up. And you all have a fabulous evening. Bye.